everyone, John Chow here from johnchow.com, and welcome to another episode of Driving with John Chow. I'm on my way back home from the Home Business Summit. I'm kind of stuck in rush hour. I'm on a 405 parking lot. That's the nickname of this place. I'm going pretty slow, but anyway, I figure I will just use this downtime to do another driving episode. Yeah. So I want to talk about something they talk about today at the Home Business Summit, and that is the 4 ingredients that you need to make money online, or actually the 4 ingredients you need to just do business, not just making money online, but do business, internet business, any business. And no matter what type of business you're in, you need these four items. And what I'll probably do is I'll do them in parts. So I'll talk about one of the items today, and I'll talk about the other one in a future episode. The first one is the most important. What do you need to do business? So, and I suppose if you really, think about it, you probably need a lot more than 4. But these 4 are the most important. And the number 1 most important thing you need is a starving crowd. So that's what they call it, a starving crowd. And a starving crowd is basically not just a group of people or a market or a crowd, a marketplace that wants to buy your stuff. Like, not just a regular crowd, a starving crowd. What does it mean by starving crowd? Well, a starving crowd has certain characteristics. They want what you have, and they're willing to pay any price for it. Like they are irrationally passionate. I guess the way to think of them is Apple iPhone users. You ever notice when Apple has a new product launch, usually an iPhone, their fans will line up for days at the store. I mean, totally irrational, but they do it. I mean, it's crazy. Obviously, that's a great example of a starving crowd. I mean, they don't care what the price of a new iPhone is. I mean, they didn't have to announce the price. You say, we're going to have a new iPhone 8. I guess, yeah. Okay, next one. iPhone 8 is coming out, and they'll be lining up outside the Apple store. Totally irrational passion. That's the kind of crowd. And really, if you want to make the really, really big money online, or you just want to do good business, that's the kind of crowd you need to attract, the starving crowd. So how do you attract this starving crowd? Well, this is where, you have to come up with product that are really, really compelling, and have a business model that's really compelling that people would pay. No matter what it is, they would pay for it. And here's the thing. A crowd can be on different states depending on what it is. And the example Scott, the speaker, gave was this. Let's just say that you could actually become a starving crowd. And the example he gave was, let's just say that you were locked up in a room for 5 days or whatever, and you got no food at all, nothing, no food at all whatsoever. You're in a crowd with another 100 other people, you got no food, and you're starving, you're hungry. Then I walk into the room with a 1-week-old Happy Meal. 1 week old. It's like, but a Happy Meal, for some reason it hasn't gone moldy because it's McDonald's. And it's probably not very good. But I say, here's a Happy Meal. It's $1,000. $1,000. And you're in a group of 100 people who didn't eat anything for a whole week. Right? Someone will pay the $1,000 because you will probably think about paying the $1,000 because at this point you don't care about the money. You just want to solve your problem, and your problem is you are hungry, you're starving. Right? Now contrast this with the other scenario. Let's just say that same group, 100 people in a room, and I have a big buffet. Eat, guys, eat. Eat all you want, eat everything, you stuff your face, and then I feed you more food. Keep eating, and you eat, and you cannot eat another bite. And then after that, I bring out, a filet mignon, a leg of lamb, and all these other great food, guys. $100, guys. Normally this is a $1,000 dinner, 12-course tasting menu. Anybody wants it. Odds are no one's gonna want it because they're stuffed. They no longer have a need. Their need has been totally satisfied. They're not hungry anymore. They're not starving, right? So you need a starving crowd. And the starving crowd is basically, now I'm not saying that, you know, when you find a starving crowd, you can like charge anything you want. You can gouge them. I'm not saying, I'm not saying gouge them. I'm saying what you need is you need to find a crowd that has a need. And their need is so great. Their need is so great that the price or whatever obstacle it is easy to overcome. That's basically what it is. Like, for some reason, these Apple users who line up for these iPhone, they have this tremendous need for the latest iPhone. They need it so badly. They need it so badly that they will line up for 2 weeks in front of an Apple store. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to get off. I don't know how to get off work to do this, but they'll take off their job, leave school or whatever. They'll line up for a couple of weeks just because the need to have this latest iPhone, the need to be the first person to get it is so great that nothing else matters. Okay? When you have customers like that, then you are on your way to being super successful, just like Apple. So that is the first ingredients of having a really, really successful business. You need a starving crowd. And I guess the next episode I'll talk about the other three. But for now, think about that, right? So ask yourself, when you're in business, whatever business it is, ask, is your product or service fulfilling a need that is so great, so urgent, so intense to your customer that they need it so badly that they don't care how much it costs, they don't care how long they have to wait, they don't care what hoop they have to jump through, they just want it. If your product does that, if your service does that, you got it made. You got it made. And the other three items, it's pretty much not as important as the first one, but if you got that first item, you got it made, all right? So I hope that helps you guys. Analyze your business. Ask yourself, if you have that type of product, if you do, you're on your way. If you don't, think about what you can do to it to make it that way. All right? John Chow from johnchow.com. Thank you for listening. Give me a thumbs up if you like that. Like and share my video. And I'll see you guys on the next episode.